Hello. I was prompted to put together this little tutorial by a recent post on Reddit. As you can see, I'm using desktop Linux on a laptop with KDE Wayland. I have also been streaming gameplay using OBS, and this has come with some challenges. So, today I'm going to show you how I got my streaming setup looking at least 90% less janky, while actually suiting my needs better. For a good while, the best setup I could come up with looked like this. As you may have found out if you've tried it, Wayland will not display anything else on top of a full-screen window. That includes games. So, if I wanted to see the chat while I was playing a game, it was either try to follow it on my phone doubling as a second monitor, which had me missing messages a lot when I was focused on the game, or I could run it windowed and keep a separate chat window open over to the side here. And once I started also streaming to YouTube, that needed a second window. That's mainly for archival purposes, but still, as soon as I don't watch the chat, someone will come on. But this does not look great, and I was not at all happy with the setup. But I did finally figure out a couple of simple workarounds to let me use a more reasonable looking display. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to download this Stream Overlay program off GitHub. As you can see, this was actually developed by someone who was having the same difficulty with not being able to see chat messages too well and wanting to be able to display transparent overlay windows where they could actually see it. This is going to be very handy. I'm going to put a link in the description to that. And once you have that installed, it works on Windows and Linux both. But once you have that just installed, we can pull it up. And here that is. Now, that is the README, basically. And what we want to do here on the config editor that it pulls up by default is we want to go and we want to open up a configuration file or indeed create a new one. We already have one here, so we're going to open that up. And you can set up any number of widgets to be able to see that you want. It is pretty customizable. I have a chat and an alerts box set up. And you can set the title however you like, set position, size, and the scale, which it mainly changes the text size. Now, what you're going to want to do next is paste in URLs for a source here. And where you get that is if you don't already have one, you're going to need to start up an account at Streamlabs for free. Most of their stuff is not that useful if you're on Linux, but you can indeed use their alert box and chat box, which is what we're looking for. And these are also pretty customizable, configurable. You can poke at it and see what is what. But here is where you will get the URL that you need to plug into the Stream Overlay software. This guy is basically just circumventing the need for their software that does not cover Linux to begin with. So you're going to take that URL, you're going to paste it in here, same on the chat box side. And then, after you've got that set up, you're going to want to, if you want to be able to interact with your game through it and have it not get in the way of the game, you're going to want to launch click-through. There, that brings your chat window up and you can move it wherever you like on the screen. Same deal with the alerts. Click-through. And that's not where I would usually put it, but it's all good. This is just a demonstration. So, we are good up to this point. That should have our chat showing up. All right, that has us part of the way there. We now have chat that we can see on the screen, and we will test that out later and see how it works. But now, there is one other step, and KDE itself will help us with that. And this is in the way, but it floats on all desktops, so it'll just be there when you need it, and it goes up in the taskbar if you have one. And that is our next step. Our next step has to do with getting any panels that are in the way out of the way, and also forcing things to display as effectively full screen. They're not really full screen, but we can make it look full screen. But we'll start out first. Let us just launch the last game I was actually playing and streaming. Let's go ahead and launch that as an example. And I may pause here because it usually takes a minute to finish loading. Okay, so we have our game opening up now. And don't worry about however it's displaying windowed. Although I have found that it works best to put it in some windowed mode that is smaller than your actual screen. It's going to look better even so than if you did it full screen resolution, since you can actually make it look like it's full screen. But we have our game up there. It's still being hidden by that top taskbar. So what we want to do is right click on that, bring up Show Panel Configuration. And the same will go for any panels that you have. I already have this set to auto hide. But this top one here, we want to change so that it does dodge windows. I think it works on auto hide too, but I know it works on dodge windows. So we will exit edit mode, and that makes that just go away until you need it. And if you do need it, you can just mouse over it and it comes back. So you can still interact with it. And now, at this point, this is a bit irritating, but it is worth it. We want to right-click again on the top bar of the window and pull up KDE settings, configure special window settings under more actions. And here we are. And what we want to do here, we can either go to add property, or let's do detect window properties. It is the easiest probably. Click on that, just take it over here, select the window you want. This should work with any window. And what we want down here, these are the active ones, I think already. But what we want here, maximized vertically, yes. Maximized horizontally, yes. That's all we're going to need. And it doesn't care if you apply initially, it won't do it later. With windows that try to force otherwise. So we are going to want to apply that now. And it doesn't want to remember. So if your app does not want to run maximized, normally you're just going to have to redo it every time because it will reset the window settings when you open it. But we want, yes, apply now. Yes, apply now. And let's apply. Presto! That gives us effectively full screen. I do have the HUD bar up there, but we can still interact up here, and we can stop and start streaming in OBS that way if we want to. Do whatever else we need. We can pull up that panel if we need it, but otherwise this game is gonna look full screen. So that should get you a good bit of the way toward where you want to be in terms of a decent looking stream. Now we can actually demonstrate the chat working here. I'm just going to pull up the chat client that I was running windowed over to the side before. And here it is. And we're just going to ignore that. It doesn't matter. We're just going to go testing. And look, it puts it up. And yeah, you may have to fiddle with the configuration on that for the placement and the size of text you want. So this should get you a good bit of the way toward a much better looking stream around the limitations. I hope this has helped at least somewhat, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.